straight A's math students. Today we're continuing on fraction, but we're going to do the multiplication of fraction and the division of fractions. So here you see its formula for multiplying common fractions. A over B multiply C over D equal A times C over B times D. Take a look at some examples. Example 1, 3 over 4 times 2 over 3. So we expand it by timings the numerator, both numerator, which is 3 times 2, and timing both denominator, which is 4 times 3. That is equal to 6 over 12, 2, 3, 6, and 4, 3 is 12. And this fraction can be simplified where 6 can go into itself 1 time and 6 into 12 2 times. Next, let me look at some other examples. A half times 3 over 5. You multiply the numerator, which is 1 times 3, and the denominator, which is 2 times 5. That will leave you with 3 over 10. The next example is 2 over 7 times 5 over 6. Multiply both numerators, which is 2 over 5 over 7 times 6, and that will give you 10, 2 5s 10s, and 7 times 6 is 42. And that fraction can also be simplified as well. 2 can go into both numbers. 2 can go into 10 5 times. 2 into 42 goes 21 times. So that will leave your answer with 5 over 21 if they ask you to simplify it in the lowest term. Sometimes it may happen that we need to multiply a whole number by a fraction. In this case, write the whole number as a fraction and perform the operation as followed. So here is the whole number, that's 3 times the fraction, which is 4 over 5, is equal. Whenever you have a whole number, always put the whole number over 1. So whenever a number is over 1, that is still that number. For example, the whole number is 3, and 3 over 1 is still 3. But because we're working with fraction, we want the whole number to be a fraction, so we write it as 3 over 1 times 4 over 5. So as it still remain, your times numerator across and denominator across. So that's 3 fours, 12, and 1 times 5, 5. And here, if they ask you to simplify it, where you see the 5, this as you can see, this is an improper fraction. So whenever the smaller number is the denominator and the largest number is the numerator, you bring the 5 into the 12. How much time you can get 5 out of 12, which is 2 times, and you will leave a remainder of 2, and you're going to put back the denominator, which is 5, so the answer will be 2 over 5. I have some there are some practice questions where I'm going to write some, and we're going to go through them. So the first practice question is 3. Hold on. Let me get my marker. I will try to use a red one. Right? So here, the first question is 3. Sorry about that. 3 over 5 times 2 over 9. Right? I know it's not perfect, but I think you guys can understand what I just write. So first, guys, you can go ahead and attempt the question, pause the video, and write the answer in the comment. Ensure that you're being honest with yourself. All right, I'm going to attempt this question, and as I was saying, that you have to work out the numerator across, so it will be like this way, where I send the, where I write the arrow. That's what I mean by across. So 2 times 3 give you 6, and 5 nines is 45. So here our answer will be 6 over 45. Another example is 3 over 8 times 1 over 4. We're going to do the same thing, multiply across, right? So 3 times 1 give you 3 over 4 8. All right, so it will give you 32. Let me make sure I write the 3 properly. Are we told? So yes. All right, give me a second. Let me try to erase this and try to write the 3 properly. Right, so that will give you 3 over 32. Anyways, all right, next we're going to move on. Okay, the formula for dividing fraction: A over B divided by C over D equal to A over B times D over C equal A times D over B times C. Let's take a look at a few examples. So below we have 3 over 4 divided by 2 over 3 equal 3 over 4. You write back the 3 over 4, guys. Then you're going to change the sign. So instead of writing the division sign, we're going to write the multiplication sign, the opposite of dividing. And the next thing you're going to do is flip it. Where the 2, they give you 2 over 3, right? So you're going to flip it, and by flipping it, it will be 3 over 2. And then you go ahead and times it, right? So you can times across, and that's 3 times 3 give you 9, and 2 times 4 give you 8. And this can also simplify if they ask you to. And this is an improper fraction because the denominator is smaller than the numerator. So you will go ahead and bring the denominator, how much time I can get the denominator out of the numerator, which is 8 into 9 goes 1 time, and you leave 1 remainder and put back the denominator, which is 8. Then the next example is a half divided by 3 over 5 is equal to a half. Then you're going to flip it, change the sign from divide to multiply, and flipping it 5 over 3. So now we go ahead and multiply across. 5 times 1, 5, and 2 times 3, 6. All right. Next, sometimes you may need to divide an integer by a common fraction. In this case, you should write the integers as a common fraction and perform the operation as followed. So just like the multiplying fraction, sometimes you get a whole number. It's the same thing when dividing, sometimes you get a whole number. And here the example said 5, which is the whole number divided by 4/5. So the same operation where you put a 1 over the 5 and it became a fraction. So 5/1 is still 5 divided by 4/5, and we're going to change that division sign to multiplication and flip it. So it won't be 4/5, it will be 5/4. So now you can multiply across. So 5 5 25, 1 times 4 is 4. And as I was telling you, you can simplify by how many times you can get 4 out of 25, right? So next example is 2 divided by 2/3 is equal to 2/1 divided by 2/3. Right back the 2/1 times 3/2. Remember, change the sign and remember to flip the fraction that's on the right hand side. So you will get 2 3 6, and 1 times 2 give it 2, and this can simplify further down, and that's 2 into 6 goes 3 times. So that will give you the simplification of that fraction. Next, we're going to do some practice questions, and I'm going to write them down for you guys. Okay, let me expand this. All right, so the practice question is 3. All right, this is 3, guys. I'm trying to form. Right, it kind of look like 3. All right, let me erase it and try to write it a little bit better. So this is 3, right? 3/4 divided by 2/7. And you can pause the video and attempt this question and then leave it in the comment. And here, who can tell me what we will do at this moment? So okay, we will first going to write it back, the fraction, which is 3/4, sorry, and change the sign from divide to multiply. Then we're going to flip it, right? So we're going to put the 7 as the numerator and 2 as the denominator. Then we can multiply across, right? So 3 7s 21, and 4 2 is 8, right? And this can simplify further down, right? But we won't simplify it further down today. The next example, and I will call this one example 1, and this one will be example, sorry about that. This one will be example 2. Why to the Alright, so we have 3/8 divided by 3/5. And then we're going to write it back, write back the 3/8. Then we change the sign from divide to multiply. Then flip the fraction on the right hand side. They give you 3/5. We're going to put the 5/3. Let me show you something here. So here you see 3/5 and 8. 3 times 5 and 8 times 3. So we can multiply across. Let me show you. I'm going to do this one, show you. We can multiply across just like how we already said we just multiply across, and this will 3 5s 15, right? And 3 8s 3 8s 24. This is 24. Let me just erase this and write the 24. Yes, so 15 over 24. And this can simplify. Let me show you something, guys. I'm going to skip the page and then show you about this number 2 example, a different way, right? Show you number 2 example. Hold on, a different way. Sorry, right? Show you. All right, it's a new page. So now I'm gonna get the pen, the marker out, and show you number 2 example a different way. So I'm going to write back the 3 over 8 divided by 3 over 5. This is an easier way that I'm going to show you guys. So write back the 3 over 8. Sorry. Not right. Change the sign to multiply. Then you flip it 5 over 3. You realize that you have 2 trees and they're opposites from both sides. Um when the tree is over on the left hand side and it's on the numerator, and the tree is also on the right hand side at the denominator, you can cancel, cross cancel this. Let me show you. So just like you see this right now, take cancel 3 into itself one time, and down here 3 into itself one time, and now you can times it now. So 1 times 5 will give you 5, and 8 times 1 give you 8, right? And remember, the on the other page, remember we get an answer which is 15 over 24 on the previous page. That would be the answer, and this can be simplified further down, right? It can be simplified. Yes. So we just need to find the LCM for both, the highest common factor for both of them. So here we can notice that 3 can go into 15, and 3 can go into 15, and 3 can go into 24. 3 into 15, I erase it, sorry. Okay, 3 into 15 goes 5 times, which is this 5 that you see in here, right? And 3 into 24 goes 8 times. So that's how you simplify it down. So 5 over 8 will be the simplest form of that fraction. Okay, guys, so this is the end of my video. I hope you subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and leave a comment. And if you have any topic that you're having trouble with at school, you can just comment on that topic, and I will just post a video about that topic, or any topic that you are doing currently at school. I can go through that topic and post a video about that topic so you can get more information on that topic. Thanks for watching. Bye.